Welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Why I schedule a day off in retirement. Actually, I scheduled two. When I first retired, I went Tuesdays and Thursdays with my day off. I did that because it was every other day I had an off day. But somebody on here mentioned one time they always take Friday because it give them a long weekend. So I kind of like that idea, and I shifted. That's me cherry picking. So now it's Wednesdays and Fridays. But oh, first off, here, let's take a look, see what I got here. Old Farmer Steve strikes again. Look at here. I got me some strawberry plants. I never raised any strawberries before. Look at that, they're blooming already. Can you see there? There's another one over here. And then I got a couple coming on here too. So I'm tickled to death over that. I ain't had them in the ground a couple of weeks, or in them little pots. But yesterday I was working on this Dagon Fence. I actually did something yesterday on my work day and put this fence up, extended my Dagon fence line and put it down so I can fit them other beds in there. But it took me all daggone day to do that. Well, I only work about 2 hours a day, to be honest with you. But I was wore out, man, pounding them stakes in the ground and hanging that fence up and everything. And actually I left the tools in, because I cut one of them in half, so I had to use that sawzall. I just put it in the truck and along with my extension cord, and I had to use a couple clamps here. I just put them in the truck. And this is kind of a workbench. I've used it before on here. And I just left them in the truck. I locked them up in the truck. Now I got to take them out because I'm getting ready to go fishing. I need a day to recuperate. Man, I ain't 25 no more, Doc. You know, and I think that gives a lot of people trouble when they retire. Is getting older. You know, it ain't easy. And you know, when you come to realization, hey man, you can't do like you used to do. You know, you don't recover as well. You know, sometimes that can be it can be depressing for a lot of people. You know, when they first go out, man, they think, man, I can keep going like always. But the body naturally breaks down. I don't care who you are, how well you take care of yourself. It's built to wear out. The key is, you know, for me, that's the reason I do that little bit of exercising I do, is kind of push Father Time off a little bit. And, you know, it's not that I'm aging, it's that I'm trying to age well. And, you know, I need that time to recover. You know, yesterday my knee flared up. That's one of the beauties of retirement, man. You know, you can take that break when you need it. Because, I mean, you know, how many of you went to work sick or injured or not feeling well enough to go but still went? That's what you do when you're working. And when you're in retirement, you ain't got to do that. And since today's my day off, I'm going to run down to the lake and try to catch a few brim. If I do any good, I'll make a video about it. If not, then, you know, I didn't catch anything. But, and it's so easy to come overwhelmed in retirement. I'm telling you, man, I say this and people don't believe it. Even I've seen other people talking about, hey man, you got to have a plan for everything, this and that and this, and what you're going to do with your time and stuff. And man, living life is busy, Doc. I don't lie to you. You know, it's whether I'm working out here in the garden, going to visit one of my little ladies, cutting grass, or running with the baby. I just ain't get time to do every daggone thing. And that's the reason I scheduled them. And if somebody calls, hey man, I'm on the road as soon as they call. It's something I enjoy doing. I'm good at lending a hand. I ain't much good at doing anything else, actually anything, but I can hold a flashlight for about anybody. But that's why I did it, because it's so easy to get overwhelmed if you don't watch it. You'll be just as busy and rushed in retirement as you are in as you were when you was working. And I didn't want that, man. I retired so I could slow down a little bit. So as the aging would be a little bit easier on me. You know, when my knee hurts, doc, I can lay down and take it easy for a day or so until it heals up. I left a little clip from my fence there. Dropped it, I guess. You know, I think it's important. It gives you a chance to rest and recover. It helps you reset your mind. You know, I don't know. But I'm gonna go down to the lake and forget all my cares for a couple hours, and then I'm rest up. I'm doing some R&R today. Call it an R&R day, not an off day. Whatever you got to do to take it. You know, and time's precious when you retire, doc. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you got to spend it wisely. And for me, making sure I get that off time where I can run like I want to run, whether I'm going to take a day and sit, or whether I'm going to take a day and lay on the riverbank, or me and Connie run off somewhere. Hey man, I'm going to take it. That's part of the reason I retired. Do what I want when I want to. But I think it's vital. I really do to a happy retirement. I think it's vital to take that day off once in a while. Now I schedule 2 a week. A lot of people don't need but a couple hours. I tend to be a little bit on the slower side. But listen, I'm gonna step in here and get my fishing pole on the back of the truck. First I gotta get that junk out I left in there last night. I was just too tired to put it back in the shed. It's right here, and I was working right here. I said, I'm going to the house. I'm gonna carry it up there and set it in the back of the truck. That's how sorry I am. You know, and it takes me forever, man. I've been working on that garden since the 1st of March. It's just about time to put the stuff in the ground, so I got to get on it now. I got the leaves in it, the twigs. I could get the soil and put down there, and about that time the plants will be ready to put in the ground. So I'm working it out perfect. Don't sound right, but I am. Y'all take care, man. You make it a nice weekend, man. Oh, and let me see. I forget the date of the cowbell. It won't be this coming Tuesday because it's I think the first of April is like a Wednesday or something. It'll be following week, next week. Got one more week before it comes out. So don't look for it this Tuesday. But anyways, man, y'all take care, man. Make it a great weekend, and we'll talk with y'all later.